Well, isn't this quite odd? It's supposed to be your wedding today, right?
You're a count, of course you'll be dashing.
That doesn't sound right. Why would I be the dashing one?
Oh, and San, your clothes are so cool.
Lakshan. Isn't everyone acting a tad bit too weird?
Probably due to them all being so anxious.
It's about time. Leon, you'll stand here.
ALIGHT. My first time attending an engagement ceremony. Honestly looks a bit fun. Since my older brother is the main character today, I'm quite relaxed. I'll make fun of him after all this. Father, what's the meaning of this?
It is as you see.
Those two standing at the altar. No matter how much I change my perspective. You tricked me.
Don't accuse people of lying. It was your own misunderstanding. Stop acting like such a pathetic wuss. If you attempt to run away at this point, you'll only bring shame to the ducal family. So you created a scenario where escape was not an option. You bastard.
Lakshan. You knew about this, didn't you?
Positive. If I am to be frank, Master, you're a disgrace to the male kind. Due to that, we were forced to take matters into our own hands.
Bastard.
Leon Kuhn. Angie awaits.
Gilbert San.
Don't tell me. Is Angie not good enough for you?
Of course not. Not a shred of mercy in those eyes.
You're probably not aware of this. But there are a shit ton of marriage offers coming in. The youngest hasn't even reached double digits and the oldest is around. Surely you won't like that either, right?
Of course not.
If Angie is engaged, she'd be free of this annoyance. Also, you like her, don't you?
This cunt told my deepest, darkest feelings to any ear that would listen. But I'll be going abroad for my studies.
We know, that is precisely why we decided on getting this out of the way before that. His Majesty was thrilled when we mentioned the possibility. He also wrote you a letter. I welcome you to the real path of life. When I learned about your desire to avoid marriage, I mustered all of my strength to convince those two in favor of this wedding. You can show your gratitude to me by crying me a river.
Off you go. Those two are way too good for a bastard like you. You've been the biggest pain in my ass. Right now you're meant to be happier than this. Now go get married.
I agree that they're way too good for me, that's why I tried everything to avoid this scenario.
Sorry for not mentioning this to you.
You didn't need to go this far.
You forced our hand by avoiding it.
It's out of my hands now. I won't accept any shenanigans like the love between us is dead, let's call off the engagement. It's very natural to think about, after all. I disagree, it's not natural at all. Also, even though I'm a count, I have no money whatsoever.
Then I'll support you. I convinced my family for their support. And I'm adequately educated. I'll take care of you financially even if you have no income.
So manly.
There's the door if you still wish to run away. But know this. Only hell awaits you if you dare escape at this point.
Hell awaits if I stick around. Hell awaits if I don't. No, that's not true. Why do you even love someone like me?
Because you're you. Leon, be my husband.
Sure.
I've also fallen for you. Because you are you. And I'm never letting go.
Livia San. Do as you wish. I'm not running.
Yes.
I mean, I love both of them. There's no reason not to. Since I love them. Although I've been tricked into this. It ain't all that bad.
We're here to congratulate you on your engagement.
That's all you've got to say. You fucking worthless scraps.
I've just given them a slight push. I assumed Master would take the initiative if he desired.
I'm going abroad even though I was just engaged. It feels like I'm going on a business trip right after getting married.
You need not fret, since I'll be staying behind.
It's open.
Sorry to intrude.
Why are you screaming?
Because you're here. In such a state. I've not prepared myself yet. Also, where's that bastard Luxion?
Why are you panicking? We just wanted to have a chat.
Just a chat.
We've been too busy lately. We didn't get to sit down and speak properly. Can't we?
Of course we can. Of course.
What were you thinking?
Solely feelings of my pure love.
That's so. Then, it's about time the professor taught you a thing or two. We wanted to thank you. Ever since we met you in the academy, so much has happened. You've saved us so many times.
That's only because Luxion was around. Those feats aren't mine alone.
Luxion could only help us. Because you piloted him. Leon. You need to be more confident. You're to be my husband.
Because Angie mentioned it. I'm a bit ashamed.
Leon-san. Please return safe and sound. We'll be waiting for you.
All right. After that, we three chatted away until the sun started to peek through. I haven't felt such peace in such a long time. I have felt near death, but that's here or there.
It's about time to leave. I'm sorry for Leon. Just when he managed to trick such pretty girls. I'll make you remember those words.
I congratulate your engagement.
Clarice Senpai. Deirdre Senpai.
If the Red Graves ever bother you, you're always welcome to join the Atleys. The Roseblades will also always welcome you. How about you put this madness aside and leave these lands to find some shade?
Sorry, I'm engaged.
Sir Leon,
Master.
I'm certain your journey abroad will be an invaluable experience for you. I prithee you'll make the most of your time there.
Certainly. I'm actually leaving to stalk people's relationships. Master will be the headmaster of the academy starting next year. They've entrusted this position to him due to their desire to change their moral understandings. I'll keep making tea there.
Jolly good to hear that. As a gentleman and as a man, you've certainly reached heights worthy of praise, yet I expect a lot more still, Sir Leon.
Master. We're about to leave.
Got it. Let's go.
Hey. Won't you two be sending him off?
If I cried among such a crowd, it'd only be a bother.
We already said our farewells beforehand.
Splendid. Master got engaged to smart people.
Also, we have a lot to do.
Got a plan.
We're going to study and be people Leon-san can trust.
The man who always said he had no interest in leaving the country. The very same man suddenly said he'd be studying abroad. I'm sure he has his reasons.
That's true.
The reason he didn't explain himself to US is because we're not yet people he can depend on. By that time, we'll be people he can trust.
I applaud your vigor. But do you need to be so hard on yourselves?
We're aware. But we're hell-bent on reaching that quota by the time he returns. I wish to save Leon-san. We want to grow and improve enough to shock him when he returns.
Fucking hell. I left in good spirits. But I really don't want to leave the fucking country.
Quieting is a bad habit. A trustworthy man. Whatever. Aren't you going to open that huge crate? It's from the kingdom.
Oh right, they gave me souvenirs to bestow on the Republic.
Only you can call a gift worthy of bestowing to nations a souvenir, Master. But this one is for Master.
Mine.
Why are you closing it?
I'm scared. Why Amy here? I'm sweating buckets.
It seems it'd be better if you were given the details by Marie.
The thing is. What's that? What on earth is this?
We prepared it for you. We had a praiseworthy sculptor make it. But we had difficulties because he kept trying to make the breasts bigger. We all chipped in. But of course, it exceeded our funds to have such a famous artist make this. So, we sold almost everything. If we'll get funds each month. A gift like this is nothing.
There won't be any funds going to you each month.
There's no way you'd get more support. After being berated by your families like that. The money you just spent was given for US to survive for a year. You spent that much. Is that so? Then we'll just ask the Royal Palace for additional funds.
You fucking useless vermin. That's how your money was used. And I got berated by the Queen.
That's rough.
Then they said it was a mistake to isolate US on an island. And that's why we'd be sent abroad to study. They assumed all would be well as long as we're with you.
I'm going to take care of you. The useless vermin and you. Where are the others?
In the storage unit. There's also this.
Take care of these troublemakers for me. Your dear Roland. And this is my own Sama letter, it seems. I see. Apparently there are some who cannot forgive Marie. That's why they decided to send her away. Since the kingdom is busy with the aftermath of the war, they don't have the time to deal with the disinherited Prince Julius.
That's Gertrude.
I keep wondering, would the scenario be altered if I were successful in convincing you to join my side? The words of the elven leaders are in my mind lately. I'm certain I made the wrong choice when the time was nigh. You overestimate me. Gertrude-san. And everyone else. Luxian. Did you ever desire to be piloted by someone far more talented than me?
I wouldn't want a new human, no matter how talented. And I'm hopeful of Master's talents.
You asshole. Alza Republic. I wonder how it's like. I can't really have big expectations. We're in the OTOME world after all. Seriously. This OTOME game has been quite harsh on me.